I gotta get the light right. Okay, there we go. Let's try not to tip you over. I do have a stand, but sometimes it doesn't work right. Here's my little standy thing that you go, you know. But I got you. You're up there. Kitty's, where's Kitty? Over there laying by my clean clothes. The laundry fairy just made a drop in my room. Dad just left to go to Monday Night Football, the first Monday Night Football of the season. That means I'm going to go in the living room here in a few, see what I have on the DVR. I'm sure there's some stuff. Working on my sugar daddy. This will probably be the last sugar daddy of my lifetime. As a kid, wonderful. As an adult, they taste good. They're so hard to eat. They're just, as an adult, you think differently. Now I'm thinking, is it going to yank my teeth out? Is it going to pull out of filling? Because let me tell you, this stuff, I've been eating on this for 3 days. I still have this much left. It just sits around my desk. So if I do work, have a little sugar daddy. But man, I like the sugar babies better. Small, bite size. So what is today? Today is Monday, the 12th of September. My cousin got home yesterday with her baby. Today was the day that her 4-year-old's preschool teacher was coming for a home visit. And then he starts school in a few days. Which he's told my Grandma Crow, teacher's coming. He's excited, which is good. He's not dreading it. He's excited. And what else is happening? Yesterday kind of fell apart on me a little bit. I take a mild anxiety pill to help me because the stress was giving me hives there for a while. And I have dealt with panic attacks and things like that. I'm pretty good about not, like, when I went to Disney, I had no problems. Never had a panic attack anywhere. I never felt closed in, even though there's 50 million people. It rarely happens to me. I have anxiety a lot, but I deal with it. But yesterday I had my first panic attack in a long time. We were going to a farmer's market I'd never been to before over in New Buffalo, which is over by Lake Michigan. And we get there, fine. Get out, get my little scooter, looking around, fine. The first booth was cats that need to be adopted. I said, I want to take them all home. She goes, we'll load them all up for you. I'm like, my cat would not be happy. And so I pet a few little kitties, looked at a bakery, went down, and most of them were in a row. But then every once in a while, you get to one. I'm going to draw a picture. Hi, kitty. That's, wait a minute. You get booths that you can, then you have ones that are like in a little alcove and they're little booths back here, and it's just very, I'll tell you what happened. So we get about halfway around, and we get to this booth, and I pull in. There's nobody around at the time. I pull in, looked around. They did pickles, and I tried a sample of a bread and butter pickle, and this stuff called calico pickles, which is zucchini and yellow squash and onions and stuff that are pickled in the same stuff as the bread and butter pickles. And then a bunch of people started coming in. And then Dad comes in front of me, and I try to back out. I got about halfway out, and I started getting the feeling. I knew it was coming, and all I wanted to do was get out and get away and kind of calm down for a minute. And Dad hands me his cane, and I'm sitting there, and there was nowhere for me to put it. And you know how you're at this time you're in a panic mode. If you don't know what anxiety or panic attacks are, I was about to lose my shit right there. And I'm like, I'm not going to lose it here in front of all these people. And I say, Dad, here, take your cane. Dad, you got to take your cane. And he was trying these different samples, and he didn't even look at me, because if he would have looked at me, he would have saw I was about to lose my shit. And I'm like, Dad, if you don't take your cane, I'm going to drop it and go. So I just dropped it, and I started backing out, and it fell right by Dad's feet. And Dad's like, we're going. He got really mad. He thought I was trying to be antsy and want to look more. I just left and went straight to the van, because by the time I got to the van, I had lost it. And by the time Dad got there, I'm like, I did not drop your cane to disrespect you. I was about to lose my shit. And I was, oh man, I was a mess, people. He doesn't understand it, and things he doesn't understand, he tends to not even try to, or makes fun of. Like back when I used to, before he started getting joint pain from the weather, he used to always make fun of me, telling me it was in my head. And then he started to get joint pain from the weather, and he goes, well, maybe there's something to this. I would talk to my mom about anxiety and panic and stuff, but never my dad, because he just doesn't get it. And boy, I went off in that van, and I explained to him, I'm like, Dad, I can't even tell you why it happens. I just had to get out of there. I had to get out of that spot. I tried to ask you and ask you and ask you to grab it, and the only thing I could think to do was let go and get out. And I drove straight home. In silence, after I stopped crying. And I pulled in the driveway. He unloaded my scooter, took my wheelchair out of the back seat. I said, lock it there, and I just left. I left. And I'm like, I had to drive. I had to calm down. Took a ride. I was gone for a couple hours. But when I got back, him and the dog were gone. I just had to stop. And I can't remember my last panic attack. It's been years. But man, they're horrible. But man, I lost it. I'm just glad it happened in the van when I finally lost it, because I was not going to lose it around a bunch of rich Chicago people. That was not going to happen. But I feel better today. I got home, he was gone, I did some work. I laid down and passed out. I was just exhausted. Then I woke up like at 1 o'clock in the morning. I shut my bedroom door and turned on my light. And I did some more work because I left it half done. I worked about 2:30 in the morning. I laid back down. What are you doing back there? So, today, these are my old glasses. All the glasses went back to Walmart. My doctor's supposed to call me tomorrow. We're going to see what we're going to do. I went to the doctor on Friday. So, we're thinking the new prescription was just a little too much for me because it was quite a big jump. So, I'm in my old ones, which is fine. I see okay with them. My eyes are actually relaxed in these glasses. With those other glasses, I told her, I said, they were constantly stressed in the back. My eyes were constantly stressed. I put these on, they're like, oh, wonderful. So I took back my glasses. We went to Sam's Club. Picked up I needed ink and envelopes, business stuff. Went to Red Lobster for lunch. Endless shrimp. I may or may not. I brought home my baked potato, because I always do, because I want to have that for dinner tonight. And 2 biscuits. And I may or may not have put an order of shrimp scampi in there. Not saying. So that's my dinner tonight. And then we came home. And I did Dad's bills, because they needed some stuff needed to be paid. Water, electric, health insurance, you know, the stuff. She's just hanging over there. Heidi's down on the floor because, you know, her daddy just left. And I just did a project Ron wanted me to do. I went through all the, like, golf courses, parks, and made a list of when they all got picked up last year, so we kind of all gauge it, which a lot of the stuff is October. So I just emailed him a list so he can kind of get a mental picture of what's going to be happening in October. So I did that. And now I'm talking to you fine folks staring at a sugar daddy. Getting ready to go in there and heat up my potato and my shrimps and my biscuits. Get in the recliner. Watch some stuff on the DVR, because I have a lot. I'm going to put this to load, but I'm probably going to turn it on when I go to bed a little later, so you won't see this till later on tonight. What time is it now? 6. It'll probably be dark before I put this up. Yeah. Got company coming on Friday. Wait and see. So I'm going to have game night. Or stay in the night. Going to make a taco night. I'm going to fry up some